The basis of my disambiguation is a disambigued statement and initialized relations. That is, if he's listening. I got a list that digs the Wayne on this rapid dip. Slaughterhouse and Yellow Wolf his lapdog pet. Oh, what I wouldn't give to slap a vet repeatedly with a can of Pepsi till it leaves a deep branded dent. So when he stands in front of the cabinet and reaches behind the mirror to grab a tablet of her back to set, he conceitedly has his pep. No respect paid, so many decks laid your neck ache for a whole decade. Upset week at your dome X-ray the next day to collect aid. Hail Mary wide punches swung so unorthodox that they collide hundreds of miles per hour like bicyclists at the Tour de France. Landing horizontal, like when your father forced your aunt into having more croissant. I don't mean to rush ya, but if it's war you want, resistance is futile and then in a Borg response. Marshall, let me torque the song, I'm the shit, you're a John. Don't like it, suck a horse's long Cornish dog. Asshole, I'm castle, fortress strong. You've plateaued like Fat Joe fed by a backhoe twice. Drove by the therapist of his mustache-grown wife. You're as much of a threat as a terrorist with an X-Acto knife, exhibiting lasso might. I just want you back to rap, cause all this flip-flopping from hip-hop, then this rock, then this pop. It's looking like you're starting to play genre hacky sack. Thought you were bred from a loyal breed of core gentlemen. Fucking foiled me. Cannabis seemed more genuine to my species. A true wild feces waste any more remnant. Stored adrenaline to force excrement on poor Eminem's war regiment. New world order Orwellian tattooed on your belly skin. You're out of your element like entering hell with a velvet tin helmet bent. Riding a unicorn pelican while defying the almighty with Judas sworn elegance. Escorted by Thor heckling intergalactic elections. Repping the Norse medicine man's horn elephant worn skeleton. Torture malevolent sorcerers forcing to re-record measurements. Altering the present course of future events to ensure your relevance. This ain't a drawer medicant. You wouldn't seem more intellectual if you're more fourth dimensional than source the electrical magnetic force to a testicle. Out of luck at last, there's nothing the Slim can do to prevent me from smuggling custom mustard gas just so that I can shove it up his mother's ass, then rush for the puffer gas, been muttering, suffer and succotash. It's indisputable. The truth is clear as truth with tear gas. Reviewing deer pass through a beer glass while moving gears fast and choose to steer last. Listen here, pupil, make yourself appear useful or things will get unable to bear brutal. Trying to deem respect is like trying to see defects on a green V-neck on a mean T-Rex. Indubitable. You're the usual hubris, bully juvenile. Interviewed at the Super Bowl. When asked about his album, the dude just goes, I don't care about the outcome, how strung out on volume or beautiful. The ventriloquist must have been the one who was pulling the strings, quit playing around and assume control before you lose your soul. I'd rather eat soup in a used boot that's full of human cuticles, or say that a musical's beautiful than see you in another music role. Elaine and Whitney, you're the guardian treasured. Nothing as hard as Slim, never. Not even his retarded twin, eating a bar of margarine, dressed in a cardigan sweater. Pardon the weather, let's see how well I can numb the naughty chat. Dig up your Uncle Ronnie's fat funky body and lay him in the bunk where Bonnie sat. Up like Weekend at Bernie, so when Clyde comes home from the laundromat, he discovers her hobby and probably snaps into episodes of Insomnia as he copycats. Forget sodomy, I'm a headhunter with a quality hockey bag. Immaculate sorcerer of magic, I'm drastic about order out of havoc. Open the vault swing, then salt fling a golem's ring, dissolving greatly to halt the small king's daily qualls, singing lullabies while mauling babies and assaulting ladies. Attention calling shady, I'm altered rabies, a calm or crazy, a palm grenade heated for my waltz with Hades. Your father maybe Jeffrey Dahmer dating your daughter Haley. Now hauling daisies, the pallbearers waiting. Hold a pew, this has been overdue like loans withdrew. Now that you've been spoken to, I think that it's about time that you grow with you and show us who has hosted you. Maybe after I'm done roasting you like a loathing Jew, the rebel and shady will phone commute and get a medal for bravery instead of just a middle finger code salute. You can call it a rebirth, but if the option was reversed, then the concept may seem worse. As accomplished as teeter, balance and profit to keep work, while maintaining a prominent clean earth. The thought of a weak verse constantly resurfaces, frequently keeping me at full throttle, no knee jerk. Dishing out karma, whatever this role model's soul deserves.